her editing, of your books. I also brought with us the first Wisdom of Yogananda, Volume 1 here, How to Be Happy All the Time, which are Yogananda's words, of course, that Anandi edited. She started it with crystal clarity, this series, and did, I think, was the first 8 volumes on the Wisdom of Yogananda. But a lot of people don't know that, and she didn't want credit for it, and that this isn't to give her praise in that way, but to highlight one of her divine attributes here as well, like you were talking about, that calm, concentration, and focus. So I wonder if you could share a little bit about that as, one of the ways that led to her being trained in divine love, just that type of persistence and focus and clarity with the editing.
One thing that was very, very interesting about Anandi is that she was not drawn to a lot of other things. She had her main purpose in life was to know God and share Him with others, to be a channel for Master and Swamiji, and express her love to other people and perfect her own love in the abundance of what she received from them, and then to serve Ananda to every ounce of her strength. And so she wasn't interested in a lot of other things at all. It was just that, and she was comparing herself to her other peers that were founding members of Ananda. Maybe like Nayaswami Shivani and Nayaswami Devi. They had big works and projects, and Anandi, she didn't have anything like that, but she did. She didn't have a sense of being the doer of anything, and so she would just think, well, I don't have a mission, but her mission was just perfecting her own divine love in herself and sharing that with other people. And of course, she did many, many things. She organized all the events at Ananda for many years, and Kriya lessons and Sunday services, and a real key player, Expanding Light. And after her death, we probably received 1,200 letters of people are saying it was how authentic Anandi was.
Wow.
And made the teaching so accessible and made people feel like, I can do this too, because of that honesty. And she just walked people through, and it made perfect sense.
Yeah.
And so all that quality of not just doing it for God was really purified our heart, and like that reading, you said it's she was in seclusion. It says all you, and nothing else. An interesting thing during the period of time, she was editing the How to Be a Success book in the Wisdom series. And she got this idea that she could, because Ananda needed money at that time, she could create a little business using the principles from this book. And then she just pulled back from it, because just Master was so close, and she was living moment to moment with Master. She just didn't want to get out of the you relationship. Swami once said in a tape on how to commune with God, that because of our restlessness, we keep asking God, what would you like me to do? What would you like me to do? Could it be this? Could it be this, God? And God just says, okay for now, but it really wants us to just go into stillness and commune with Him. And that's where Anandi got that. I mean, she always wanted to help and did help and do projects, but that was the bottom line.
Yeah, I think that's one of the most inspiring aspects of her, that you did, like you said, you felt she shared so openly and honestly that you felt like, oh, well, you could do it too.
Yes.
And I think she gives us that hope and encouragement